Alright, what's going on, everybody? So we got to go over Bonk. Bonk has so much going on right now. Anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. Let's get straight into it. So right now, Bonk is at 4Z1963. Really good, pretty good pricing, up 5.1% in the last 24 hours. It's still underperforming against Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin's up like 60 something percent in the last year. Bonk up, or actually down 8.3% in the last year. But I think things are about to turn around for Bonk. They're doing a lot of work right now. They're doing a lot of groundwork in the crypto space, and they're branching out. And with this whole crypto fight thing, I think they're gonna garner a lot of attention with this crypto fight thing because they actually have professional fighters, which a lot of these crypto fighting camps don't have professional fighters. They have people like BitBoy Crypto. He's not professional. But anyways, Bitcoin up 68.8% in the last year. That's actually pretty good. And Bonk, is down 8.3% in the last year. But you're gonna start seeing the reversal once the altcoin season starts to come in. And I think that's gonna happen after the last peak with Bitcoin. Bitcoin may end up taking another breakout and getting back to previous all-time highs and possibly creating new all-time highs. But it also has the ability to just not print out any more all-time highs for a long time. It has the possibility to pull back. Watch my previous Bitcoin video that I made. You definitely want to watch that. I drop a lot of game and a lot of knowledge on that. But anyways, Bonk is doing a lot of different numbers too. The volume is looking good. $212 million in the last 24 hours. It's actually up 35% in the last 7 days, 65% in the last 30 days. So decent stuff. We're also going to talk about the technicals. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get the technicals out the way before we go over the news that's happening inside of Bonk. So for the technicals, right now we're at 4Z1970. So if you hear me say 4Z, that means 4 zeros after the decimal place, right? So 4Z as in 4 zeros after the decimal place. So yeah, we're at 4Z1972 right now. So that's pretty decent. We have to get above 4Z2150, which is our resistance. And you can see this is a pretty important resistance for Bonk. If you actually look back here, you can see all the way back in the 2nd of February 2025. Well, really the 1st of February 2025. The second we actually hit that level right there, you can see Bonk just had a major crash, right? It immediately went from 2150 all the way down to about 1435 within a day. So that was a big drop, and that's because this is a very significant support. So that support then becomes the resistance. And you can see this has been significant resistance for us time and time again. And it's also been used as significant support, as you can see here as well. So we had very good support here, here, and here. This level has always been significant for Bonk for both support and resistance. So it comes time and time again with Bonk. So you always want to pay attention to those previous levels. So I got that through my Fibonacci that I have here. And as you can see, I took it from the previous swing high all the way up here, all the way down to the previous swing low. So that's pretty much how I got this Fibonacci for the people that want to do technical analysis on their own at home. So that's what we got here, and we have to get above 4Z2150 for us to be bullish. But you can also see down here with the RSI that we are selling off a little bit with the RSI, but you can see right here at the bottom, it looks like it's about to cross back upwards for another rise. So just look right there how it's actually crossing right here on the RSI. It does look like it's about to continue to go up. So we were previously overbought on the RSI back here, and that was around the 23rd of April. You can see where we are overbought here. So then we sold off a little bit, and then we came back up, and then we had a huge purchase, which was also overbought, and that's why we have this decrease in price and this decrease in volume because we were overbought there. But now we're about to go back up, and this time we actually might get overbought again. And you can see it crossing here on the RSI, so it's possible that we become overbought again and get above 2150. So the third time is usually the charm here inside of crypto. So we actually might get above this resistance. Now the real question is, where are we going to go after that resistance? Well, the first level we're going to have to watch out for is these levels here. So these are our micro. I like to call them like minor or micro support lines. And that's why I take these little white horizontal lines and I put them there as our micro resistance, not support. So it's like a minor resistance line here. And it was our support before, but support becomes resistance. So, anyways, this is going to be our minor resistance, almost a support again. But yeah, this is going to become our minor resistance. It's going to be at 4Z 2500. That's a level that you're definitely going to want to pay attention to. 4Z 2500. So if we go ahead and we pass 4Z 2150, then that's when we're going to make our way up to 2500. And when we do that on the RSI, we're more than likely going to be oversold once that happens, or I mean, overbought once that happens. So once that happens and we become overbought, that's when you see a pullback, bringing us back to 2150. And then from there, we got to see if we can build up enough momentum to get back up here to 2950. 2950 is that Fibonacci resistance. So that's what we're looking out for now. So if we do not do that and we go down, we're coming down here to this level at 1650. So we're going to, well, 1640. We're going to come back to about 1640. And then we have another support. The 1640 is the minor support, but then the major support brings us down to 1430. So 1430 would be that major support if we are to get rejected here. So those are the two options that we have. And right now, I'm kind of leaning more towards the upside just because of Bitcoin. But if Bitcoin cannot pass 98K and cannot pass eventually getting back above like 100K, then we're going to see a pullback. So we need to see Bitcoin breaking 100K, and really 99K is that level. Like once we hit 99K, it's almost confirmed that we're going to 100K. Like we can hit 98K and not be confirmed, but if we get to 99K, it's almost confirmed that we are going back to 100. And if that happens, then it's like a 90%. Let's say it's like a 75 to 80% chance. So let's just put 75 here. So this is a 75% chance at this level if we see Bonk, or if we see Bitcoin getting above 100K, then it's a 75% chance that we can actually make our way up to these previous highs on Bonk. So we need to see 100K Bitcoin so then we can get that done. So that's pretty much what we got going on with the pricing right now with Bonk. So anyways, let's go over to some of the other things here with Bonk. So we already talked about the pricing. We talked about the technical analysis. And now the next thing you want to look at is this. We're almost past 1 million Solana on-chain holders here for Bonk. That's actually pretty big, 1 million. So as you can see here, this is where it's at. We're on our way to 1 million holders on chain, and this is just Solana. Right now, they have 921,938 holders. So it's going up, but it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. And this is a live one. You can see that it's losing a little bit of numbers right now. This is probably just people trading, going in and out. But yeah, Bonk is doing extremely well there. And to celebrate that, they are going to burn not million, not billion, but trillion. They're going to burn 1 trillion Bonk just for that milestone. So look, million, billion, trillion. That's actually pretty big. So that's going to be a really big burn. It's going to please a lot of people. The Bonk community has been growing. So yeah, it's been getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So this is pretty good. This is pretty good. You just got to be patient. You got to wait for it to go up and rise, right? Now, this is going to garner a lot of attention for Bonk. So even though it does say down here that they're not promoting anything, and like I always say, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this is financial advice. We got to say these type of things because, you know, people can be very facetious and try to come after you for something. But anyways, this crypto fight week, this is going to be big. It's sponsored by Bonk. So you know how crypto.com sponsors UFC all the time? Well, Bonk is now sponsoring the CFN, the Crypto Fight Night. And this is pretty big because the Crypto Fight Night has actual professional fighters that actually have fought in like bare knuckle fighting and different fighting leagues. So yeah, this is pretty big. So I'm on New York time, so it's gonna be 12 p.m. New York time, which is gonna be in like 50 minutes for me, give or take 50 minutes. So I'm gonna get this video out before it comes out there. So yeah, New York time, 12 p.m. And then you can see all the other times here. So you just gotta go here and look at what times it's gonna be for you. So it's gonna be happening today, like as you're seeing this video, it's gonna be happening. So that's pretty good. So this is gonna garner a lot of attention for Bonk. and you can stream it on X or on YouTube. So definitely check this out. It's gonna be pretty good. I know that this person right here, he fights for the bare knuckle fighting, I believe. But yeah, they have actual fighters, and then I think some are influencers. But yeah, this is pretty big. This is pretty big. But anyways, yeah, this is all I got for you all today. Let me know what you guys think about this. I think Bonk is going in the right direction. So yeah, definitely hit the like button and subscribe. All that good stuff. And as always, I'll be back with another video.